G'day guys, Anthony here and welcome to Trader Talk, episode number 6. Today we're talking about impactful readings and I'm going to share with you one of my favourite books, what I took out of it, how it helped and benefited me and how I use that book to make changes in my own life. So let's dig straight in. The book that I chose, and I mean many of you have probably seen me talking about and posting up this book before, it's called The Values Factor by Demartini. This book had an immense impact on me personally. It was one of those books where you read it and things start to make sense. The book is all based around this idea that we need to find what our values are and look at where we spend our time, energy, money, where our thoughts are, what we talk about the most. And I know for myself, early on in my journey, and even throughout my trading time now, we're always given many opportunities and many different things that we can do and spend our time. But for me, it always came back continuously to trading. I'm always looking at new and more opportunities and ways I can, either make money or do things or even trade ideas. And one thing that I found was anytime I had an idea that was away from the trading space, I would always end up coming back to it. So for example, I had friends who were running online stores and they were seeing some success and I was like, oh, it's pretty interesting. I'd like to learn more, not necessarily do it, but just learn more. And then as soon as I went down the path of learning more, I would find that, something would spark up, an idea would spark up to me in trading and I would be like, oh, I've got to go figure that out first. So that to me, before I understood my own self better, that was where I was spending a lot of time and energy in just being like, oh, but I really wanted to learn that, and then I wouldn't learn it, and I'd be like, what am I doing? I should be trying to learn more stuff. And when you understand yourself and you learn more about yourself by understanding what your values are, you can not only better communicate to other people, because if you can work out what your values are and you can work out what other people's values are as well and what's really important to them, it can help you get more yourself. That's certainly something to me that I found, and one of the biggest impacts, I think, just when you really do understand where you spend all your time, what you talk about the most, where you spend all your energy. If you go to a dinner party and you always gravitate towards certain topics, whether that be mindset, peak performance, a sport, your job, going out, traveling or something like that, there's, when you write these things down and become clear on what it is your values are, you can start to incorporate that more into your own life. And along with this too, one of the big things for me in really understanding my values that I got from this book, and this book had a lot of different things and tables and stuff you could work through which would help you be able to uncover your own value set. One of the things that did significantly help me do was minimize this idea of the shiny ball syndrome. Now, a lot of traders do come into trading because of that. That's why I think this is quite an important topic. A lot of people out there might say that I've come to trading to make money. I've come to trading because I love the charts and all this sort of stuff. But in reality, you might have come to trading for a number of different reasons, but what you have to do is figure out exactly why you've come to trading, why you're staying around in trading, do you love trading? Because if people just come for the money, there's money in anything. You have to actually love it, I think, is my personal opinion. You have to really love it, and that's something that you can't just get from, just anything. If you love cleaning, there's plenty of people out there probably making millions of dollars a year cleaning all the offices in the CBD. There's money in everything. If you come to trading with the idea of money, but trading is not where you have a lot of energy and a lot of enthusiasm around to put the time in to learn, it can be quite difficult over the long term to really become successful. And not only this, but I do want to touch on another thing as well in relation to this. This book then sent me on the journey, and Demartini, as a lot of you guys may know, he runs a number of seminars. So one of them, which was the breakthrough experience, and that was something that was quite powerful for me. It helped me build better relationships with my family and my friends, and that was something that really had a great impact going forward, because as we all know, money is only one aspect of the world and of our lives and things that we want to do. So we want to make sure that we're taking care of everything, not just one area. It's because to be truly happy and truly fulfilled, we want to attack all the main areas of life. And last but not least, I know one thing that in terms of the knowledge side of things, there's this idea of read a book a week or a book however often, but what we sometimes find is that we can actually end up getting like a knowledge overload. So my sort of tip, I guess, is to find those books that really do have the biggest impact on you. Double down on them, run the 3-step process on them, and get as many notes and try to apply it. Work out how you're going to actually apply this to your life. Even if it's just a small couple of little things, even if it's a book like The 4-Hour Workweek or Think and Grow Rich, or any of these books where there's actionable tips to come away from it. Find them, note them down, and apply and execute it in your own life, because I think that's where you're going to get the most benefit out of it. It's all well and good saying you've read 50 books this year, but if you fucking changed nothing in your life, then you might have got a bit more knowledge, but your life has not got any better. So remember that. That's something I probably didn't do enough of in the past. I was more fascinated by the whole shiny ball of being like, I've read so many books, but in reality it was like, my life hasn't changed from these books. But when you do work out exactly where you stand with them, this is the bad boy here. Get on it. It's a great book. You would definitely enjoy it. We'll definitely recommend it. I think the link is a bit further down. But yeah, fantastic. Hope everyone has a great trading week. Just remember, don't overload yourself with too much information. Figure out information that sits with you, that resonates with you, that feels the most natural to you. Run with that, smash the fucking shit out of that book and everything related to it, and change your life that way. And then other books will come in and you can add to it. And you can look at knowledge from that point of view. Just a different tip, something that I know I've noticed during my journey. Hopefully it can help you. And I'll see you guys on the next episode. Peace.